get it set up before you press record is the best way to ensure a successful video. I have a new hat this week. This was this week. Like, I make a weekly video. I make them as I can find the time. I've got tons of stuff I want to talk about. Not enough time to sit down and actually record things, and then definitely not enough time to edit it all together. In this video, we're going to talk about Monzo pots. What is a Monzo pot? I hear you clamoring to type in the in the comments section. Monzo pots are essentially a system of saving while you spend within the Monzo banking app that they offer. The idea is it's like a save the change sort of system. So anytime you spend money on your Monzo account, they will round up the change to the nearest pound, put it in a pot if you've got it set up that way. We'll go through how to create pots and how you can manage them out in a second. But the idea is that as you're spending, you're saving the pennies for something in the future. With Monzo pots, you can either set a pot up to deliberately receive transfers that you make, so that each week, say if you get paid weekly or monthly, each week or month you can deliberately send money into that pot. Or you can have it automatically set up where, as I just said, whenever you spend, it will take the change into the pot. How to create a Monzo pot: you open your Monzo app, hit the account tab, slide across to the right, and you've got an option to create pot. If you click on that, it will give you two options, either a regular pot or a savings pot. I've only ever used a regular pot so far because I want to be able to access the money anytime I need it. Savings pots, if you click on it, it's more for long-term savings that you'll leave that money where it is and not touch it. So I'm going to stick with regular pots today. You get a couple of options. You get to name the pot, whatever you want to call it. If you're saving for something specific, you get to decide whether you want the pot to be locked or unlocked. If the pot is unlocked, it means you can access your money at any time. You just withdraw back into your account. You can only withdraw in multiples of 5 though, so if you've got £13 in there, you can only take out 10 unless you actually close the pot, which is, I've got no opinion on that really. I have closed the pot a few times just to get the entirety of it out back into my main account, but I guess the incentive is if you leave a little bit of money in there, you're more likely to continue using the pot. If you choose to lock the pot, you get to choose to lock it until a certain date, and then you get an option at the bottom to round up transactions. If you click that, that will do the save the change system where anytime you spend, the change will go into this pot. You can also choose to add a little picture to the pot. On the screen to create the pot, it gives you a little camera icon, so it would be nice to actually be able to take a picture of the thing you're trying to save for a little visual motivation when you're doing it. Unfortunately, I can't figure out if I'm doing something wrong or if it's just not an option to actually take a picture, but Monzo lets you select from a bunch of different colors and generic pictures on the site. So that's how you create a pot. If we look at my current pot at the moment, I've got £31.13 in there at the minute. This has come about only after about 3 weeks of actually using the pot. I'm quite impressed at how quickly you can save money when you're just saving the change of what you've spent. I'm not far off, I'm still the majority off my £150 goal, but I'm not that far off considering it is just pennies that I'm putting in there. If I click into the pot, you can see that it's a regular pot. Deposits, I haven't put anything in. I've withdrawn £10 of it before I got serious about using it, and it's told me that I've had 86 transactions, which has got me £41.13 in total, minus the 10, obviously that's why my balance is 31.13, and on average I save about 48 pence. That's not bad. It means that for every 50 pence I'm spending, I'm getting an extra 50 pence in savings. I've got down here that my pot is locked until 14th of December 2019, but again, as soon as I hit that £150 target, I want to buy this new lens. I'm going to be making a video on that lens as well in the near future, because photography is becoming a little bit addictive at the minute. So anyway, that's Monzo pots. Head into your account, swipe to the right, create a new pot. And you can create multiple pots as well. I haven't actually tried this yet with regards to roundups, so I'm assuming that you can only have one pot which your roundups go into, and then the other pots are maybe just little things for savings. So say you've got a holiday coming up, you need £200, create a pot, put it in. While it is a useful tool, the one thing I will say is that it's very easy, if you don't lock the pot, to withdraw money. That can be a good and a bad thing. I think if you're saving for something specific, I would personally choose to use a different savings account in a different bank so that I can transfer money into that account and not touch it very easily. But if you're just trying to save for something quickly and you don't mind, the savings aren't crucial, it doesn't matter if you spend that money. Maybe if it's just for some sort of cosmetic upgrade to, I don't know, your face. I could do with one of those. Just something you want to buy that isn't a necessity. A video game, a toy train set, I don't know, whatever. Then you can create a pot and withdraw the money fairly easily. So that's it. That's in a nutshell, Monzo pots. It is a good idea, and depending on how you want to use it to put your money where you want to put it, fantastic, why not? Doesn't even mean anything. Anyway, Monzo pots, get saving, guys, because if you can't afford to pay for it in cash, you can't afford to own it. Salute. There'll be plenty more videos coming soon, I promise. I promise. I don't think anyone's really like on the edge of their seat waiting for me to talk about camera lenses and stuff. But I need to be less self-deprecating and a little bit more self-promoting. Have a wonderful weekend. See you soon. Promoting.